Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to actually do more of a vlog style tour. We're going to head around the Fishers, Noblesville, Carmel, and Westfield area. Clients reach out to us exploring the north side. They want to come to town, see what the area has to offer. And so we're going to take you on a live tour of us going to all of the places so that you can get an idea of what it looks like. Let's go. We're gonna start off in Fishers. Now you can start in Carmel and go Carmel, Westfield, Noblesville, Fishers. We're gonna go Fishers, Noblesville, Westfield, Carmel. Just depends on which route you wanna start at and end at. Because we're in Fishers, we're just gonna start with Fishers. We're gonna essentially start in downtown Fishers. 116th Street used to be a 2-lane road. They widened it, which is great. I have to admit, people still complain about the traffic, but downtown Fishers has grown drastically since Adam and I went to high school at Hamilton Southeastern High School. But I wanted to start off with downtown Fishers because it is a really great area for kind of the live, work, play mentality, where there's tons of shopping and dining, tons of activities. The city of Fishers is always putting on events and things for families, for adults. Downtown Fishers, that is also where they have their farmers market. I'm going to mention that in each city where they have a farmers market, because I think that's also a great way to meet people and or get to know vendors, get great food. Some of my favorite flower farmers also go to the farmers market, like Fisher's Flower Farm. She's one of my favorites, has beautiful bouquets. We usually get our starts for our gardens at the beginning of the farmers market, and it's just a great place. Again, you can take your dogs, and it's a big area to hang out. This is downtown Fishers, one of my favorite spots. If you're new to the channel, I'm Cameron Geesaman with Geesaman Homes, local resident and real estate agent. This is a little different for us because we're going to do the vlog style. So I want you to put a comment below on if you like it. If you watch it through and you like it, let us know if you want us to do more. If you don't like it, I'm not afraid. Tell me, Cameron, that was awful. Please don't do that again, because we want feedback from you who watch our channel. This is downtown Fishers, one of my favorite areas to come with the family, friends. They've got a splash pad for the kids that you can come on these days like today where it's hot and blistery. You can hang out. They've got chairs, those comfy chairs. Bring a chair and read. The amphitheater, the nickel plate amphitheater, is right over there. They have events, free concerts, events for the kids. Like they have the Touch a Truck event for kids, which is really great. And then we also have the new theater in City Hall, which is absolutely beautiful. I've been really impressed with the landscaping and design that they did. There's an art museum in there. Again, the theater, I'm excited about visiting there. And this is where the farmers market is. So it's just a great place, like I said, to come and visit and hang out and just chill. Another favorite thing that I love about this area that Fishers has done is there is the fire station there, and then the police headquarters is there, and our office is in that building right behind, right there, the Braden building. So it's really great, just everything's really close. There's a great restaurant, Parks Place Pub. That's another great location. There's a lot of ice cream shops in Fishers, but one of my favorite is Handles, and you can walk to there. We have friends that live in Sunblest. We're actually going to head to Holland Park, which is in Sunblest, a neighborhood. It's great because they will come and grab coffee or ice cream or go to Target, and all of the walkways are set up so that you've got walking trails or bike trails, so the kids can even go to, say, Target to get something and you don't have to take them. So another great aspect of Fishers. The Nickel Plate District, this is a circle that goes around all this stuff. The library is here. There's a workout place. That's the city hall building. There's yoga. Again, the Nickel Plate Amphitheater, which again, if you come to this area and you happen to be here for a free concert, it's amazing. You can bring food, hang out. But this is just one big circle. We are getting ready to head on to 116th Street, which is pretty much the main thoroughfare or the main road that you can take between Fishers and Carmel. So it goes all the way through. It's kind of slow. Carmel police also are pretty strict about speeding, so be careful when you're visiting Carmel. But there's bunches of shops and restaurants. Crumble Cookie is a popular location for the locals. And there's a sushi place, one of my favorite sushi places. Wild Ginger is there, McAllister's, CVS. The reason I'm showing all this is because it is such a true work, live, play area. This is one of the oldest neighborhoods. Not the oldest, but it's one of the OG neighborhoods in Fishers. And Holland Park holds a lot of memories for Adam and I, partially because growing up here, it's such a great location. There's so many things that go on, and they have added so much. So like right over there, there is a little garden. Did they take it out? Oh, there it is. Yeah, like see, there's a little garden. Holland Park is, again, I've mentioned, is amazing. There's this garden, you know, like a local garden that you can come and pick. Pickleball, they added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 courts, which is great. So if you're into pickleball, there's soccer nets, there's baseball fields over there. Of course, there's bathrooms and stuff, a playground and a kids water park for the kids. We used to bring all 3 of our boys here and hang out with our friends or meet with other local moms to get to know them and stuff. This garden, so you can see, like, there's flowers. Oh, look at that. We need to come get some flowers, but it's really great. So it's through the Agri Park, which that's another location that is in Fishers, but it says it's a satellite location. Pick what you need. Please leave some for others. This is one of the best places, honestly, to take your kids. There's the playgrounds that you can see the kids are playing on. There isn't mulch, which is a favorite for a mom of little kids. I don't have to deal with, you know, getting splinters. There's a picnic area. I would meet my friends for picnics where the kids played. We would eat lunch, but they could run back and forth. There's a volleyball, sand volleyball area, and then there is even basketball, which I saw some kids doing a pickup game of basketball. I do know Fishers. Oh, they tore it down. Wow, this is one of the things that in real life, you're seeing me react. I didn't realize that they had torn down that whole corner. I'm curious as to what they're putting there now. I'm gonna have to do some research and see what they're gonna be putting at the corner. I probably have heard about it, but I didn't realize it was happening yet. We're actually gonna head over to the yard or the district, many names. Anyways, as we head, this is again 116th Street, but we're heading the opposite direction, so away from Carmel. And what's really great is there's Target, which I've mentioned. On one side, there's Starbucks, McDonald's, which is one of the iconic locations for Fishers. It's been there the entire time I've lived here, 30 some years. But there's also Topgolf. IKEA came to Fishers, which has been huge. I really love that. And especially if you're looking to list your house, there's a lot of things that I recommend people go and get, which is really great. But the yard or the district is a great location. Some of the newer restaurants, one of our favorite, HC Tavern. There's also 1933 that has amazing, what is the shrimp cocktail? The cocktail sauce is, if you're familiar with St. Elmo's, has an amazing cocktail sauce, and it has a lot of horseradish and it will burn your mouth, but it's still amazing. There's shopping, one of my favorite clothing stores is there, Blue Peppermint. It's a little boutique, which is great. And then there's like a small butcher shop there, all sorts of stuff. So it's really, again, another great little location. And I'll show you a spot that I absolutely love. So it's the yard at the Fishers District, but everybody shortens it. It's either yard or the district, which is interesting. But they have events. There's yoga here. There's Friday Yappy Hour. There's concerts. All sorts of stuff kind of happens in this open area. Sometimes, depending on the time of year, they have like a chess set up here. You might have seen that in one of my videos. It's really great. And I think I calculated, I think within this small little area, there's like 20 different restaurants, from inexpensive, like Chicken Salad Chick, which is what we love to get for lunch, and like I said, 1933, which is a high-end restaurant. So you can kind of pick what you want. There's Mexican, there's Italian, there's a beer kitchen, there's a test kitchen. Just it's your dream location, really. It's got all that you need. On our way to Geist, the other side of Fishers, I just swung by one of my favorite restaurants. It's actually on Mass Ave, but they have it out here at Geist, which is called Salt. And then a lot of times when I meet clients, we go to Geist Coffee, great local coffee shop. You can't come to Fishers without visiting Geist Reservoir, which is at 1,900 acres of water. I'm actually surprised I don't see more people out on the boat on a Friday afternoon at noon. They're probably heading to Wolfie's, which is Wolfie's at Geist. There's also one on Morse Lake in Noblesville. Great restaurant. One of our also family favorites is Puccini's. So let's say you come in off of the boat, you order your Puccini's, you pick it up, and then you eat it on the boat. Great space. There's also shopping over there. One of my favorite locations in Fishers. If you made it out here to Fishers and you made it to Geist, one of the places, which we're not going to stop, but I want to at least mention, is Geist Waterfront Park, which is a great park. It actually has a park area with sand, and you can hang out, and there's again a playground and everything. And then it is the second bridge, and this is what's called Oleo, and Oleo is a prominent road. A lot of Fishers schools, like junior high, high school, Hamilton Southeastern High School, and shopping is, and we're heading to Hamilton Town Center, an outdoor mall in Noblesville. We are here at Hamilton Town Center. We moved on, we've left Fishers, we're now in Noblesville. It is at the crossroad of I-69 major highway, great highway to head up to Michigan, and 146th Street. And 146th Street goes all the way to Westfield, Carmel, but this is an outdoor mall, one of my favorite places. There's a little park back there. You can grab food, go shopping. Every one of my favorite local shops. It's not local, but I call it local because I love the girls in there. But Evereve is one of my favorite shops here for clothes. They also have a really cute shop here that is just for Indianapolis or Indiana stuff. Burlap and Birch is also a houseware type store, which is really great. You've got Athleta, you've got The Buckle, Old Navy, Total Wine. All of my friends love Total Wine. I don't drink wine, but it's a great location. So this is Hamilton Town Center. We've stopped 4 times on our tour of Hamilton County, and now we're going to stop for lunch at one of my favorite places that is always busy, as you can see, because I'm sitting in line. It's Chick-fil-A at Hamilton Town Center, and it's been remodeled now twice, and it is perfect. So I'm gonna grab a sweet tea and we'll head on to the next spot. We are on State Road 37 on our way to downtown Noblesville. And I wanted to bring up State Road 37 because it's really the main road that connects Fishers to Noblesville. But as we drive down 37, you're going to notice a lot of people call it New Car Row because there's new car dealerships, dealer row, whatever you want to call it. There's another Chick-fil-A. I know we just got Chick-fil-A, but there's another Chick-fil-A. There's Kohl's, there's Walmart, there's Myers, there's Lowe's, there's Goodwill, there's a fitness shop, there's restaurants like Chili's and White Castle. I don't know why I just mentioned White Castle because that's disgusting, but there's White Castle. TJ Maxx, Shoe Carnival, all sorts of things that are on the main road to downtown Noblesville. We're heading to one of my favorite coffee shops in Noblesville, Noble Tea and Coffee. In traditional Hamco or Hamilton County style, I have to go around because there's traffic. The benefit though is that Noblesville is repaving their downtown area. Now Noblesville is actually one of the, if not the oldest downtowns that we're going to visit on this video today. It has the old buildings, it feels vintage. Unlike Fishers, which is what we saw first, a lot of that is new and fresh. Downtown Noblesville is just a quaint little downtown. It's got a square, so the city building is in the middle. I'm actually not sure if it's actually the city building, but I'm gonna call it the city building. See, it's right through there. And we're going to Noble Tea and Coffee that's been there the entire time I've ever been in Noblesville. We are gonna go to a different area. I'm gonna kind of swing by another area that is where they have like concerts and their farmers market and stuff like that. Well, there was a lot of construction going on in downtown Noblesville because they're doing a lot of things, so we weren't able to get out and walk around. But I wanted to make a quick stop out at Morse Reservoir, which is in Noblesville, about 1,800 acres of water, so fairly close to Geist, but is in the Noblesville School District. There's a second Wolfies here. This is actually the original Wolfies. Friday, everybody's heading out on the lake, but there's houses. There's also a park. There's multiple parks that you can actually visit that are on Morris as well, but great spot to hang out. We finished up Noblesville. We're now on our way to Westfield. So on your tour of the north side of Indianapolis, I am going to bring up that you are going to drive past many, many cornfields. Lots of cornfields. That's what they look like. And then you have a neighborhood. That's what happens. It's cornfields and neighborhoods that are built on cornfields. This is 32 that we're on. That is the main road that essentially connects Noblesville to Westfield. On the road there are restaurants and shops and locations. One of my favorite restaurants also is on 32, which is Big Hoffa's. It's a great barbecue place, and yeah, so we're actually coming up on all of that shopping and dining, and then we're going to try to get into downtown Westfield. Downtown Westfield is very small. If you blink, you might pass it too fast, but we're going to try to get down there. They're also doing construction, but let's head there next. We made it to Westfield. It's such a great area. We're actually at Grand Junction Plaza, which is another area similar to that Fishers area that we went to at the beginning of the video, but there's this hill that you can see where there are concerts. They actually also have movie night. That's what's tonight, movie night. They have farmers markets here. Those are on Thursday nights. There's great area for like the kids and hanging out. They're building apartments, they're bringing in restaurants. They have a ice rink during the winter. They're really trying to kind of do what Fishers and Carmel has been doing, which is really bring in that family-friendly environment right here at Grand Junction. We didn't get to go kind of downtown. Again, there's construction. I feel like I say that a lot, but there was construction. For our next stop, we're gonna head to Grand Park, which is a sports complex, and we're heading there next. On our way to Grand Park, we are actually gonna go under the Monon, which we'll also talk about when we're in Carmel, but it goes all the way from downtown Indianapolis to Sheridan. On our way to Grand Park, we just passed Birdie's, which is a putt-putt place, actually a restaurant as well that's really good. Another Chick-fil-A, I might have a Chick-fil-A problem, and more cornfields. But back there were a bunch of restaurants and shops. Again, that's kind of most of what Westfield has. They don't have really a whole lot of high-end restaurants. It's one of the complaints that I've heard. On our next stop of the tour of Hamilton County is in Westfield, Grand Park, which is a 400-acre sports complex. Driving around, there's not a whole lot to see, but it is amazing. If you have a kid in sports, you probably are going to end up having a game here, especially if it's baseball. There's a tons of baseball fields. Soccer fields, we're here for soccer all the time. There's basketball, there's volleyball, all sorts of sports. Grand Park is a nationally known park. It's funny because I see a camper driving away, but people come from around the United States for sporting events here, and it's right in our backyard. Right there is Westfield High School, and their stadium is amazing. It's turf. They did a great job. Great place for going and watching a high school football game. We finished Westfield. I am remiss to say we did not get to go by Field Brewing. Great restaurant, also in downtown Westfield. But we're finished with Westfield. We're heading to Carmel, which if you are on our channel a lot, you know we kind of do talk about Carmel a lot, partially because a lot of people find Carmel on the internet. It is well renowned. We are on 31, which that is the main road that connects Westfield to Carmel. And it's got, again, that's where all the shopping and everything is. There's a Target, there's a Walmart, there's Best Buy, there's Aldi. There is an outdoor mall. So like Hamilton Town Center that we were at in Fishers, there is a similar version to that in Carmel called Clay Terrace, Barnes & Noble, so many places, dining, shopping, Texas Roadhouse, like there's so much. But where we're heading is Bub's Burgers, which is an amazing location or restaurant. It's got amazing burgers, so let's go there next. Oh, you know you are in Carmel when you hit the one of 148 and growing roundabouts. Here it is, one of many. And here we enter the Carmel Arts and Design District. Such a cool area. Tons of shopping, dining. Again, that is not a stop, but I was gonna stop. And the Mona looked great parking. There's parking along the street. We're just gonna go right here. We made it to our last city on our tour of Hamilton County. We're here in Carmel, Indiana. Bub's Burgers is behind us. Like I said, they are a great burger spot. There's tons of restaurant and shopping, but this is also the Monon Trail that goes from Sheridan, goes through Westfield, Carmel, and goes all the way down to Indianapolis. If you go further down the trail, our office with True Blood is on the left-hand side. Great area, tons to do. Again, activities that Carmel put on are down here. They have street fairs and all, and it's one of my favorite spots in Hamilton County. We are in downtown Carmel, our last stop, and this is one of my favorite areas. The farmers market is right behind me. They also have Chris Kindle Market, which is a great winter event to bring the family. Booth Tarkington Civic Theater is there. They have great productions. Our son is actually in one of the Civic productions this summer. You also have the Palladium. So you've got the Civic Theater there, which is the theater, and then this is for music and concerts. What's really cool is they actually at night, when it's dark, there is a light feature that goes up on the building, and they put it to music. I wanted to though take a quick moment to really showcase the art that is done with these life-size bronze statues that are in Carmel. We actually, when we were in the Carmel Arts and Design District, they were painting them, and they paint them about once a year, but it's really cool because this literally looks like a piano, but it is metal and just super cool. And she said, the gal there said that they have like 27 or 28 sculptures all throughout Carmel, which is really cool. We did it. We made it all the way from Fishers to Noblesville to Westfield, and now here in Carmel, Indiana. Hopefully you enjoyed the whole tour. If you're thinking about coming to the area and visiting, there's a hotel right behind me, the Hotel Carmichael. It is a great spot in Carmel that again is by the Palladium and the Civic Theater. And right around the corner, there's a restaurant called Cake Bake. It's like walking into Disney. So see if you can actually book or reserve a table at the Cake Bake. Come and enjoy the city, enjoy Hamilton County. If you have any questions, send us a text, call, or email. Our contact information is below. Clearly, we didn't hit on everything. We could spend so much time. I'm sure that there are favorite places that people would have loved to see, but we hit kind of on the main spots. Again, if you have questions, let us know. And if you like this video, want to see more videos or learn more about the area, then check out this video here. We're glad you joined us. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you next time.